Hello dear viewer, I am leesusss and welcome back to House Garden Flipper. Garden flipping today is the part we're going to do. I know I haven't finished the house, so we can actually see a little bit inside. Looking okay in there. More features on the walls, I think. It's the lack of texture on the walls I think gets to me. I mean, walls normally have, if you look at a wall in your house, you can see more shadows and textures and things, and it seems a bit open. But anyway, distracted. No, garden today, garden, and first of all, before we do anything else, a little bit of housekeeping. Apologise for the noise, okay? Background noise. I've got a new keyboard. It's a very nice new keyboard, mechanical keyboard that my son got me for Christmas. It's a little bit loud though. Still need to get the boom for the mic. Possibly not till next month, I think. Save a bit of cash. Right then, so I can't do anything about that. Hopefully the music and my melodious tones will drown out. What we're going to do out here is, ages ago, I had done a side bit of work that that's just to earn some money for another person, you know, just fix up a little bit in the house. And I particularly liked their garden. And what I liked about their garden was they had like a hedge going along here, about this sort of distance, screening off the garden from the road. And I kind of liked it. And hedges are a new thing anyway. They weren't in. Can I open these? Is that a big slidey gate? How does that gate open? Let's assume it's a swing gate. I don't know. Getting a weird jittery glitch there. What's wrong with me today? It's a Sunday. It's obviously not a good day. Brain is not doing well. This house member is supposed to be for a youngish couple, and they want a children's area out here, about the back of the house where the doors come out, but also they want it simple. You know, you don't want too much work when you're very busy. You've got a young family. You want to have something simple. So you want a nice, clean, neat area out the front, lowish maintenance. Okay, and let's actually start with that with a path. Let's have a look at the paths first. We'll stick with the garden section and surfaces. I haven't done much with the garden for a while, apart from doing a bit of turfing. So this will all be new to me. I'm going to take a bit of time to look through. I think probably large slabs. I think it was like these, with curbs, probably is what we'll do. That's kind of nice though. I like these big slabs. Big slabs means less gaps in between them to keep scraped clean. Okay, that's the sort of choices we've got. I like the pale Portland stone type colour. It's symphony all, isn't it? So if we get all the symphony ones up, there's those clacky noises. Sorry. That's possibly a bit big for a path. Let's see how big this is. Oh, we've got different colours. We have got different colours. Sandy, grey. Oh, that's just the edge, is it? Oh, okay, I wasn't seeing the difference for a change there. I think we'll keep it simple, actually. Beige. Not enough beige in the house. I did yellow on the previous build of the patios. Let's just buy this for now. Maybe that isn't big enough. Not for a path. Let's go back to the previous one. How big is this? So keep it all paved outside here. Is that what we're going to do? Let's have a little look at what it looks like. Oh, I thought I was buying many. Oh, I can't paint it on the ground. Oh, I remember this now. I thought I was buying many. I can't paint it on the ground. Oh, has it filled in? It hasn't filled in the door. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I remember this now with the curbs. So I do want a curb. How do I want to do this? Do I want to have the curb in between, like that, or not? No, there's a gap there. I was thinking about whether I should have curbs around the edge, and then let's get some non-curbed ones, and let's see if they're any. So I've only got these that are curbless. So if I buy one of these, how do they fit in terms of size versus these? See, this I can see a problem coming, is what I can see, where these ones are wider than these. Because the curbs aren't on them, which I understand. But is that going to cause a problem in the middle? So you've got a large area surrounded by curbs. You know what? I think what they should be is you could put the curbs on later, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I wish we had big versions like this without. We're working with these. That's all we've got. We're working with these because these are the ones that have. These are the big ones, and I don't want to be spending forever trying to put down small tiles like this. But the idea what I want to have is a little patio area here. What am I doing? And we might want to have some flowers in here later. Maybe up against the wall. But I can always change these if it comes to it. I can make... You know, I can put in... I can take these out and put in the smaller versions maybe. Or even just little flower pots. Would be nice. Something outside the house would be lovely to walk up to and see. But again, things in pots are good because... As long as you give them a bit of water every now and then, lower maintenance. No. That's it. There we go. I'm going to lay a few out here as like a test area. Okay. Probably another few, just to make it a block. And the pattern will just make it a bit easier to line them up. Okay, so what I'm thinking is a path like that up from here, from the gate, you're walking along. It's a single one maybe, a single one along here. A little broader area here, then some sort of gate through to the back, which means the fence is going to go maybe about here, which means this tree might need to come out, but that's not the end of the world. And then this front here, I don't know. It might be paved again. It seems like a lot of paving, but a lot of the house I think is going to be wild around the back, but wild around the back. You know, things you can mow easily, but just some big plants, things that are easy to maintain. You just prune back the big plants and you mow around them. Yeah. And over here, if we have any flowers, they'll be over around this way, near where the children's area is, and maybe a little patio area out the back for mum and dad to sit out on. Maybe one here actually. Something here, maybe a little barbecue area. I don't know, but keeping it simple. So a lot around the back here probably won't be. But anyway, let me put a few more tiles down, and then we can see how it's looking. Well, that's interesting. It's going on top of this. Could that be done before? I don't think it could, but I guess this is how you make steps. Can I put another one on top of there? I can. I don't know if I want to, but I can. Also, I don't like it, but it's. I could put some plain slabs in there, couldn't I? How about? Hold on, I'm sure there's some simple ones in here as well. How about with a curb? Is that too big? Does that... Don't... The outlines are annoying me. Is that... It almost looks like it works. You know? What about a deeper step, though? I guess you haven't got a choice for a deeper step, because you haven't got room to do it, but... How high could you build with this? Could you build like a little platform up? I don't know why you would, but could you? Interesting. But what do I do about this, though? Because this is annoying me. Either I make them misalign here. I guess I could have a half tile there. I don't want the curb. No, I don't want the curb. This is just going to get me, is it? It's going to drive me around the bend. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on here. No, because that's on top again. So in that case, I need to have non-curb. I'm not going to sell these because I lose a little bit of money for them. How do I solve this then? I mean... well, the game starts to drive me mad. Oh, how about, first of all, we'll try one option, which is... No. Stop pushing the right mouse button. Let's try one of these. Because we know this is the same size. Too small. Too small? Bigger one. 100 by 50, 100 by 25. 100 by 50. Okay. How about this? Does that work? Does that match? They don't match. Did I have this before on the previous build? I think I might have done. Oh, look at that. So how does it fit then? How does it... It must match one of the ways. Is that exactly the same as that? It's that, is it? It's that. Cut down the middle. So therefore... Yeah. That does work. Apart from this one's in the way. But okay. Let's not stick that over there on the grass. I'm sure it'll be fine. But it doesn't actually solve my problem because... I want to have it this way round. Does that mean I have to rotate all of these so that they match this one? Hold on. If that was here, I know it doesn't match, but let's just look for now. Hold on. Do none of these sides match? How can that be? Which is the matching side again? It's like that, isn't it? So that matches. And then this can go... Hold on. Have I solved it? Have I fixed it? For some value of being fixed. Oh! I think I have. Okay, 1 second. So I need to rotate a bunch over in a minute, but let's just see. I want to see what happens when I get to the windows. This wasn't supposed to be an episode about me putting slabs down, but you know, it's a legitimate problem. If you're seeing the same thing, maybe you should pick the pattern, the tiles with the non-irregular patterns. I tell you what else would be nice, by the way. Can I? It'd be nice to. What game is that does that? Oh, in Infinity Factory. If I middle click on this object here, it copies it. That would be nice, actually. If I could do that, that would make the builds much faster. There are no devs listening to watching my videos. I'm surprised you guys are watching them. So it's not gonna happen. But it'd be nice. I'm sure someone's recommended it already. Because people are smart. Is that okay? Is that alright? Little step down? I don't really like the idea of a step. I think you could possibly trip over that. Especially look... Oh, wait, it's not that. The kids aren't that little, actually. But there you go. It's like my coffee. Okay, so at least that works now. I'm now going to go around and turn all these tiles around. It doesn't work. So either this corner's going to go wrong, or this part goes wrong. Done with this, delete it all. Let's get rid of it all. I've had enough. Let's try again. Welcome back to House Garden Flipper. I, of course, haven't spent ages with the wrong paving slab or trying a paving slab that isn't working properly and trying to lay it out and trying different shapes and everything else, because that would be madness. Why would I ever try anything like that? No. Everything's fine. Except that it isn't quite. Because... So, this half slab here, okay? Are you ready? Right, now. It fits here, but if you look on the left-hand side, there's a weird overlay join that doesn't quite work. If I do this, the join now fits perfectly, but it doesn't actually fit into the gap, even though it's in exactly the same place. So, what does this do? Okay, so we're going to have to ignore this glitch here. Nothing I can do about it, and I've had enough of flitting around with these things. But just to let you know, there's something weird still going. My hands are in the way. Can I get rid of my hands? Is that too much to ask, to get rid of my hands? Do I really need those hands? Strangling hands right now. I've got them clenched. Oh my god! Really? Is that what you're going to do, game? Okay, let's try something else. It appears to be... So what is that? Is it... It's not lined up? It's the dimensions are not accurate when it comes to that? The dimensions, like how the game calculates whether it's central or not, are not... Okay. So I think if I do this, it's not going to step up in the air. It's going to go... Yeah. Order of operations, I guess. How am I going to fill this in? Can I even... I think there are some really small slabs you can get that I might better fit in there. But at this rate, I'm going to have the same issue I had with a door. And I don't think I can fit a big slab in there. Let's try a big slab. Where's the previously searched for option? There we go. That's the previous one we were doing before. Can I fit this in here? Will that work? I shouldn't think it will. No, of course it won't. It's overlapping the goddamn inside of the house. Why would that work? What else can I put in here then? This is supposed to be an episode about fences and things. And stuff like that. And hedges. Not... Believe me, why did I start on the paving slabs? Why did I do that? What possessed me to do that first? Am I going to have a step? Is there going to be a step? Is that what we're saying here? We're going to have a step whether we like it or not. It's not the worst. It kind of works, doesn't it, really? But... okay, that'll do. No, no more. No more. No more. I refuse. I refuse to do any more on that. Okay, so we come up to here. We walk through here, then we walk to the back of the house. Probably fences across here. Some sort of gate of some sort. Let's build a hedge. Yeah, that sounds fun. I'm sure it'll work as smoothly as everything else in this. I've already looked these up, so at least I know where they are. Here we go. Right. Deciduous. Don't want a coniferous hedge. Don't like conifers. They're hard to prune and keep happy. You do it wrong, they get big brown bits on them, and they tend to be quite sappy. You know, sticky, smelly sap attracts flies. So conifers they're most welcome to live their little happy lives out in the wild. Don't want them in the garden. Okay. They seem low maintenance when you first get them, but they're not. How about wide deciduous hedge? That sounds about right. Or we can get... Oh, that didn't work. That's not what I expected. Where's the colour? Okay, yeah. Yeah. What's up with this one? I look like a nice autumnal colour. A golden ruby. I think we need a discussion game about what you think golden ruby means. I liked the one that was down here. Is that going to work? Kind of works. What sort of plant would that be? Oh, Physocarpus opulifolius. Opulifolius. Nice. And a white dogwood. What I liked was one of the leaves on this one. I think it was this one. Nice big leaves. I like that. I think I do. Yeah, nice big screen. Let's have a look at that. I'm sure we can move it. Can we move it? We can move it. So I can't move these, that's all. I think these are going to have to go. In fact, you know what? Let's just get them out of here now. Are you? Yeah, so are you as well. Stupid conifers. Get out of here. Get out of here. You ain't wanted around here. That tree might have to go. Those might not, though. So if I put one of these... Okay, he's come up to the house. Get some flowers here. Flower beds here, maybe. And a screen. Is that going to be good enough? Let's have another one of these. Let's see how they look. And how they're going to fit together as well. Not that I'm cynical about how this game does things sometimes, but... Come on. Line up. Well, you know. It's not quite lined up. You know what? One second. Settings. Is it graphics? What I want is... highlight colour. I want a gentler colour. I don't think there's a gentle colour, is there? No. I don't like the highlighting. It's nice it gets in the way of lining things up. Is there a fatter hedge in that? Or is that as fat as we're getting? Like deeper? What are these? Lawn edgings? What is that? Oh, it's like a little trim on the floor. Like a little wooden... You get these little... They're often like half logs. And you put them along the floor and they border the edge. Okay. So they're only doing wide that way. Okay, we're not getting anything deeper than that. Fair enough. Okay. Is that the same one? No, it's not. Oi! Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What's the point of going back to previously selected if it doesn't actually... See, this takes me... doesn't take me to paving stones. It takes me to the specific paving stone that I looked at. But this one is the wrong one. I had the other, didn't I? What did I have? Wasn't Karagana arborescens? No. Where is it? No. Oh god. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. I just want to know, you know, like impose grid lines on. I know it just ruins the look of the look of, you know, the game. The fact that if you had grid lines drawn on the floor, because the game must work on that. But if they were there, I mean, if you make like PowerPoint slides or something like that, you need a guide to tell you. I mean, how long have I spent just trying to line this bloody hedge up? I would appreciate it. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Finally, I'm not gonna lie, it's been making me a little bit tired and emotional doing this. So you can see what I've done. You can see how I've solved this eventually, anyway, as far as that goes. Cold coffee. This is gonna be a long video with very little in it, apart from me complaining and me editing bits out. So the problem here was getting this thing to line up, because as soon as you pick up the hedge, it pops backwards. Yeah, because anything you pick up pops to, see, the place where I'm actually looking, rather than where it doesn't stay where it is. That'd be one nice thing to fix. So it doesn't, it stayed here. It's picked up rather than actually moved. But there you go. Trying to get the hedges to line up. So trying to make them line up here and also against here was very, very hard. In fact, at the end I had to put in 2 shorter hedges, which appeared to be half the size of this. So if I couldn't fit one of these in here, I thought, how am I going to fit 2 in? But in fact, although one big one won't fit in here, 2 half ones will. I don't know. It's just the way the game works. Just to mess with me. Just to screw with my head is what this game is. What it feels like. How they design the props in this game, I think they need to review that, so it makes more sense for a game where you're trying to precisely place things. I know. I'm sorry. I'm complaining again. I'm sorry. So what I did was I put these slabs down. Now, this can't intrude on this one's space, but it'll sort of butt up against it, so you can butt up against here and then line up against here. It just makes it easier to have these on the floor. Right. And also, I was planning on putting slabs down anyway, as far as that goes. I did originally try these as well. No, not furniture. The other F, fences. What I tried was, I thought these things here were like wired together pegs that you rolled out in a straight line. I thought I'd use it as a straight edge, but in fact they're individuals. So if you thought putting these sort of things down the straight line's annoying, imagine trying to get these all to line up. It's probably the equivalent of putting the metal pegs, the coat pegs up in the house, when you've got to put multiple in a row and they never quite line up with each other. This would be equally awful. And it's lawn edging. So you imagine how many of these little lumps, these little tripping hazards you'd have to put down and then try and make them line up. Hilariously bad, I imagine, will probably be the answer. So, let me Do I want to get rid of this tree? I don't know. I'm not sure if I do. Give me a few more minutes and I'm going to try and at least get this front bit done. I've done nothing in this video, but I will try to get this bit done so at least it looks nice. Okay? See you in a moment. Okay, it's starting to look a bit more like it now. I'm glad I don't have to actually plant these roses. As in, dig up the soil and all the rest of it. We can just put some in here. Roses are nice. Roses are actually easier than you might think. I think probably a lot of people will go, oh god, roses, aren't they a bit tricky to do? If you get some sort of fancy variety, like a show variety, they can be a bit tricky. Because they need fancy feeding and care, and they can be a bit sickly sometimes. But sometimes you get these very old... What is this here? Like, that doesn't really work, does it? Get your icons sorted out. You know, they can be a bit tricky to deal with. You get these beautiful old roses sometimes that are, you know, very, very old varieties, but they're a pain in the bum to try and look after. Very susceptible to you know, plant insects and that sort of thing as well. But you know, this should be fairly easy. So let's go back to the surfaces. All you need to do, here's my guide to roses. Public service, all that. You need to... So first of all, every time you get the roses die, because they will die off every now and then, you just deadhead them. You just take the heads off, cut a bit back on the stalk, and then you'll get more flowers coming through. Okay. Step 2. Every now and then you feed them. You get special rose food. Nothing that fancy. It can be quite nice stuff. You know, it's particularly for roses. It's got things in there that particularly roses need for their flowers. And the other thing is, don't spray them. Okay, don't goddamn well spray them. That's the classic thing for killing bees and all the rest of it. You're fine. You'll get natural insects on there, like ladybirds and stuff on there. That will kill the aphids. You know, you get black fly and things. Just cut the heads off. You know, the plant will survive. It will be fine. You won't have any flowers for a while, but if there's no flowers on there, things like the insects will, you know, you'll lose the bugs that are living on there, on your flowers and eating your flowers. Okay? And then, at the end of the year, what you do is you cut these down to like the main primary stems. You chop them off really low, just so you've got the main stems coming out. And next year, they'll come out just fine if you fed them well. And that's it, simple as that. Easy peasy. Oh, look, this is much nicer. Do I want any more little flowers out here? I might do. I could take out some more slabs possibly. So, maybe I can't. I have to put some half slabs in. That might be tricky. But if I could have like a half slab here and then a gap here, I could have some plants in there. But that's fairly simple. And I think that's kind of simple and nice. I did not get as much done in this video as I wanted to by any means whatsoever. Really, really didn't. But I think this is kind of a nice front. If you imagine coming in here, maybe some more flower beds along here. Rose is a bit close, maybe you know, keep this close trimmed back so it doesn't scrape yourself on it every time you come past. But we got there eventually anyway. That's the main thing. And although I put a lot of slabs in here, which is not good for drainage, you've got the bushes are growing into the ground. This will soak up the water. These big trees will suck up the water like anything, and so will the roses, as far as that goes. So it's not too bad as far as, you know, putting too much concrete down and you haven't got anywhere to soak up your water, as far as that goes. There we go. I don't know how long this has been. I've no idea. I'm sure this is a video, as far as that goes. Painful. I will do some more gardening next episode. I think I might do a little bit of the boring stuff out this one with some slabs. But I'll bring you back for the flowers and the more interesting bits like that. Yeah? Take care. I'll see you again next time.